When I'm just doing like makeup tutorials, I like to give little tips and things from my life. And so one this morning that I have is that I tell people that I have like a cup of coffee, because if you say you drink a pot of coffee, they're like, whoa. So here's my cup of coffee. It started up here and now it's down here. It's just coffee and soy milk. It's good. So maybe I should learn to turn my phone off when I'm on YouTube. Okay. What a wreck. Let's just do the makeup tutorial. Okay, so when I buy foundation, I buy one that's lighter and darker than my actual skin tone. That way, if I'm tanning, if I'm more tan or less tan, then I can always make sure that my face matches my body. So I just have a dark and a light. And then I use my foundation brush to kind of mix those two. And then I start on my cheekbone to see if that matches and if that looks right. And I think that looks good. So we'll continue with that. I just like to go in circular motions and put it around my skin. So my tip for aging skin, because I have a lot of wrinkles, so like around my eyes and then on my forehead where I have all these wrinkles, I just don't put a lot of foundation, because the more you pack it on, the more prominent your wrinkles look, and then it starts settling in the wrinkles later in the day and it just looks like shit. So pack it on wherever else you want to, and like I'll do it up here because I have like a lot of brown spots. I grew up in Arizona and I lived there for like 30 years, so now I'm suffering the consequences. Now that I'm like 47, I'm really seeing the consequences of the sun. So yeah, so just try to keep it away. I mean, regardless of where you're from, try to keep it away from your wrinkles, and just make sure that you just use it very sparsely in those areas. I'm not going to go too crazy. Normally I love to go crazy with the highlighter and the contour. I just think it looks so good. I just love the look of it. But I think we're just going to go a little easy today. I like to use a super bright concealer, but you can use whatever concealer works for you. I just like a really light concealer because then I don't have to use so much and it just blends in, rather than putting a lot on, but whatever works for your skin is fine. So I put it right here, the inside of my nose and eye, because I have dark circles right there. And then I don't want to put it anywhere right here where I have all those wrinkles. So I just put a bit underneath my eye. And then what's in style is to have your concealer come from your eye all the way down, like to the bottom of the apple of your cheek. So to create that look but avoid the wrinkles, I'm just going to start underneath right here and pull it down. And just kind of create the same illusion without emphasizing all the wrinkly skin. So do that, and then I had it on my finger. I've been doing like using my finger as a palette, so I'm just gonna put that on right there. And then I am gonna go down my nose. And then you can put it on your Cupid's bow, your chin, put some on your forehead if you want. I don't want to do it too much on my forehead. And that's that. Like, that's enough for now. Normally I would go a little wilder, but today I'm in a kind of a crappy mood, as you can tell. So I'm just gonna keep it normal. Plus, I don't think I have any plans to do anything really. I think I'm just gonna be hole up in my office all day working, so. I have to put a presentation together for someone who doesn't really understand social media, so it's gonna be kind of a challenge. I'm kind of avoiding it a little bit because it's hard to understand. It's hard for people to understand the value of social media when they don't understand what social media is. So, gotta try and sell them on it. I mean, the only thing I can't really sell people on that. I can only just say, give me a chance to prove it to you and hope that they want to take the risk. So we'll see how that goes over. But social media is my life. And I just love working I love working in social media, and I'm sure they'll come around when they see how beneficial it is for their business. So, and now we're doing contouring. Sorry, I keep looking over out my window because there's so many people. It's been freezing here since like last October, and today, like yesterday it was so nice, it was like 80 degrees, and today it's nice, so there's like constantly people walking back and forth. Everyone's walking their dogs. It's so nice. I love having my office in the front of the house because I can just see like all the neighbors and everybody walking by. And we live in a little town, in a little suburb of Chicago, and it's so nice. I love it. You know, we all of us know go under our cheekbones, right? And then we all know to go on the side of our nose if we want to make it slimmer. So if you have a perfect slim nose, don't do it. And then I've got a 5 head instead of a 4 head, as you can see, maybe even more like an 8 head. I'm all 4 head, so I like to try, not like concealer's gonna help it much, but I'm trying to create that illusion that it's a little bit shorter. So in my mind, let's see if it works. Oh, did I not blend that out? Yeah. Okay. Normally I film my videos at night, and so you guys probably don't see me this sassy. When I first wake up, I'm kind of sassy. I mean, I'm in a good mood, but... Alright, and then I like to put my bronzer or my contouring color on my eyes, just like my lid and then above the crease because I have hooded lids. And the reason I do this is because I feel like having the same color all around kind of just makes everything come together. So that's why I do that. And then I can choose to leave it like this for a natural look, or I can choose to put some eyeshadow over it, either way. So that's another little trick that I do. If you're in a hurry, just brush some of your bronzer on there and then you can go. Maybe I also like to put a little bit underneath if you want it to look a little more like put together like you did your makeup. So then I'm just using a translucent light powder that's, you know, we've all learned tap off the excess and rub it around to blend. And this also sets the makeup and it gives it an overall smooth look. So I do brush a little bit. There goes another puppy. Okay, so I do like to put it over my eyes, but I use a tiny, tiny bit because the more powder I put over my eyes where I have wrinkles, it just makes it so dry and crepey. And like you can see right here, it is just so crepey and does not look good. So I'm gonna probably put some dark eyeshadow right there to help disguise that look. So I will I'll rub the brush around and then I'll wait till there's like barely anything on it, and then I'll go over it a little bit so that there's just not a lot on there. And then plus if you put a bunch on there, it's gonna just fill in the wrinkles anyway and make your wrinkles look worse. So, all right, got our powder on. Why did I say that? I don't even talk like that. Maybe in my head I do. Okay, so I don't want to use those. So this is my fallback. I always fall back to Urban Decay, their basic naked palettes. That's just, I love them. They're so perfect. So I'm just going to use a regular blending brush, and I'm using the color Faint, so I'm just using this brown, and kind of, you can see where it's really creepy right there, so I'm just going to kind of go over it a little bit. And it's not really going to, I mean, it's not going to change the creepiness right there, but it will kind of cover it up a little bit, so like from a distance it won't be so noticeable. Because putting a lighter color on it definitely makes it noticeable. Yeah, see, that doesn't even really help. Can you see that? Oh well, this is my life. I had my glory days. Now I'm having my old lady days. I actually like that better. I love the look of makeup. I love when people have tons of makeup on and they've like really done a good job with it. So my natural might not be natural for you, but this is my natural look. Okay. Okay, so I went off camera and fixed my eyebrows with eyebrow gel, so I hope you can see those. They're not perfect. Ugh. They're not perfect, but they will do. So I think we're almost done. I went ahead and put mascara on. I'm not doing false lashes today. Excuse me, because that would kind of ruin the natural look. So all we have left is lips. I'm going to take that super dry brush that I used for my eyes, and I am going to use it for my lips because it's a waterproof formula. It's an eyeliner, but it's a waterproof formula, and I like the color that it is on my lips. So I just put it on, and then like if I put a lip gloss over it, it's just going to come off. So I like to use it when I swear to God, I'll turn my phone off the next time. Actually, it's a really good conversation we're having. My sisters and I, they still live in Arizona, and they're like in their 30s. And we talk pretty much every single day. And they like to do DIY. They're actually so good at it. They're better at me. They're better than me at it. And so we're talking about a DIY project that one of my sisters found. She's gonna take old handkerchiefs, and I should not be talking while I'm doing this. She's gonna take old antique handkerchiefs and make, with beeswax and some other things, she's gonna make her own like plastic wrap to put on her food, because it's a better green way of living. And we're very into saving the planet, and I mean, I guess people call that hippie-ish, but we're just really into doing our part to do as much as we can to save, like reduce our carbon footprint and make a better environment and save the one we have. So we have a lot of conversations like that and a lot of cool ideas like that. So I'll just take whatever one I pick out. Okay, so I picked out this NYX lingerie line, and it's called Lipli, Lipli. So once I have my dark line on there, then I just take this and I go over the top of it, just like one time. Well, now twice. Just to kind of set that line there, but not to rub it off. And then, and then same on the bottom. And then rather than rub my lips together and rub that line off, I'll use my, I'm back. I'll use my lip brush to just kind of smooth it out. Okay, so when I did rub my lips together, I kind of ruined that front line right there, but it's super easy to blend this in. I'm going really light because I don't want to make it a super dark line right there. The longest lip tutorial in the whole world, and I did it. All right. Okay. So there's a natural lip tutorial, and that's our finished look. I think it's pretty good, if I do say so myself. It's a good natural look for the day, but it's still really put together and nice. So now all I have to do is my hair that I've been sleeping on, so who knows what it looks like. Oh, yeah, not bad. We can work with this. We can do something with this. All right. So thank you so much for watching this goofy, ridiculous tutorial. Oh my goodness. Maybe I should just stick with night videos, right? Thank you for watching this tutorial for a natural look. And if you like this video, please hit a thumbs up. And since I'm building my channel right now, I would love for you to subscribe so that it looks like I have some friends. So please do that, and I will see you on the next video. Thank you so much.